Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Swish stream with Steven. I am Steven. My team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoy the content that you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at The Swish Gaming YT, Twitter, The Swish Gaming, Facebook, The Swish Gaming, and Twitch, The Swish Gaming. Today, I am testing out Rakdos Vampires again in Pioneer. We did this a few months ago, probably 3-4 months ago-ish. And why, you may ask. And the answer to that question is my teammate James Johnston refuses to play any other deck in Pioneer. He will not play anything else. He loves this deck. He's top 8 at the last couple of local events he's played with this. He did qualify for Atlanta for this deck, or with this deck, so he's, big fan of this deck, thinking about playing this in Atlanta. And I keep telling him, dude, test other stuff, and he won't do it. So I'm going to test this out today. I made a couple changes. I will not play a black deck without at least 2 copies of Shieldred in it, especially a deck that's playing Dusk Legion Zealot and Champion of Dusk. Shieldred with both of those seems really, really good. Turning the downside of losing life into gaining life in drawing cards is absolutely absurd. Shieldred gives you pretty great percentage against both aggressive and combo decks, in my opinion, which is huge. Kalitas does not do that. Kalitas is only good against the aggressive or creature-based strategies, pretty much. So I want to play Shieldred. So we're going to play a couple Shieldred. I know that Kalitas is a vampire and has synergy with vampires, but Shieldred is too good to not play. So we're going to play 2 copies of Shieldred. I'm just going to play 1 copy of Kalitas. It's going to be fine. I'm pretty confident it'll work out A-okay. Another thing I changed from James's list, I cut 1 gifted Aetherborn for a second Dreadbore, and I cut 1 Champion of Dusk. I think 4 or 5 drops is a lot. If we don't draw the Sorin, it could be bad. DBZ player. Oh, that's fair, DBZ player. Yeah, you better hope it's good. You're about to find out today. We're all going to find out together just how good this deck actually is. But in all seriousness, I do give James a lot of crap for this deck. And I'm mostly kidding. The deck is like really close to standard Rakdos, so it's like no matter what, you do have a lot of good cards in this deck. I do think it is unlikely that doing the Sorin champion thing is better than the Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher is just like one of the best red cards in Pioneer, so it's hard to like give that card up. But the Sorin Champion of Dusk thing is really cool. It's cool to have that. But my thing with this deck is like you cannot mulligan to Sorin Champion in Pioneer. That's just not a thing that's acceptable. So, like, I want less champions in my deck because I don't want to draw these for the games where I don't draw Sorin, because obviously it's going to happen. I've actually even considered going to 3 Sorin because flooding on Sorins is pretty awful too. But we'll see if we get there in our next league. But regardless, I added a second Dreadbore, and I cut the 4th champion for a main deck of Braid. I think if you're playing Rakdos right now, you have to main deck an artifact removal card. You just have to. Sky Sovereign has won 2 challenges in a row, and it's also top 4'd 3 challenges in a row. The card's everywhere, and it's probably just going to keep picking up in popularity until the RC, where I expect it will have quite a bit of popularity because it is just really good in Pioneer right now. So, I would never play Rakdos without at least 1 copy of in a Braid, maybe even 2 right now. It's starting to get to the point where that actually makes sense. But regardless, we got 1 in the main. James initially had a Braid in the sideboard, but I'm trying a Caligon's Command. I think Caligon's Command is going to be really nice in mid-range mirrors, and it's also pretty good against control. I've also got a copy of Outpost Siege. He had an Invoke Despair. I don't really get it, to be honest. I don't think Invoke Despair out of the sideboard makes a ton of sense. I'd rather just play an Outpost Siege. I think this is going to do a lot more work in the matchups where I want it. We already have 3 other 5-drops anyway. I don't think you want to play that many 5-drops in Pioneer. It's very awkward. Then we got 2 copies of Witch's Vengeance. I'm not sold that Witch's Vengeance is better than, like, Extinction Event or Ritual of Soot, but we'll see how it goes. 2 copies of Epic Downfall for mono green, 4 copies of Leyline for the graveyard-based decks, obviously 2 copies of Rending Volley for mono white and any blue annoying creatures we run into, spirits, things of that nature. A couple copies of Go Blank and a Duress. Pretty simple sideboard. Hopefully it'll do what we need it to. But this is what we're going to try today. Here we go. If you want to see the deck, it should be up on the left side of your screen, the Cardboard Live. Let's see if we can get a 5-0 with this thing. Is Greasefang really that popular? Well, Genocide, it's also for Phoenix, so it's a little more than just Greasefang. It's pretty it was popular last week on Moto. It seems to be dipping in popularity from the leagues I played yesterday. We didn't see it, so I mean, every week is different on Moto, honestly. Things move really quick. And I mean, it's not particularly great, except when it is, right? The games where it just, like, turn 3s you, like, the tech looks really good. But I agree, it's probably not a deck I would play. It's probably not a deck that'll be that popular at the RC because of how variable it is, but, I mean, you never know. I mean, it is powerful, right? So, like, for people who queued and, you know, want to just try to cheese people or whatever, if they don't maybe think that their skill is high enough that they're trying to beat people in mirrors, like mono green mirrors, Rakdos mirrors, things like that, they might try to just cheese people with Greasefang. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's very much a strategy. Oh, so it's a deck for me then, not for skilled players. Fair enough. Yeah, we're going to keep this. This hand's actually really good. This mana works out well. James has done a good job of making this mana base a lot better than the first time I played this deck. The first time I played this deck on stream, the mana base was unplayable, beyond unplayable. All right, well, we're playing against goblins, so those Witch's Vengeances out of the sideboard are going to be pretty sick. I guess we got to play this on black here. Let's play this, Thoughtseize. Did not really want to draw a second Thoughtseize, but here we are. That's a pretty good hand right there. Alright, so I'm just going to take the Horde Master, I guess. He doesn't have mana. These ringleaders are going to be a problem, but I can't... winning this game is going to be really hard if I let him curve. So I think I just have to leave him with the ringleaders. Which is very awkward. I hate leaving my opponents with 2-for-1s, but... Your Catildas say what's up? Dude, that's hilarious. What's up, dude? You're here for swish on swish violence midnight? Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's great. Alright, well, see, this is awkward, because he can... If I blow the Dreadbore, then if he top decked a land, he can just play Warchief into Ringleader. It's not good. It's really not good. I might just Thoughtseize this turn. Shoutouts to James. Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. Let's see if he hit the land. This game's going to go way too badly for me if I Dreadbore this and he top decked a land on either this draw step or the next draw step. Yeah, and he did. So, alright, now we have to... I think I have to... Man. So, I think if I take the Warchief, my opponent's going to go attack you second main phase. Actually, no, he's just going to go sack my guy Ringleader, but then at least, like, he loses his guy. I just have to hope his Ringleaders aren't that good. Ringleader can't hit lands, so it's not like he can Ringleader hit a land, play another Ringleader. I think I have to take the Warchief. Warchief seems a little too good right now. And I can Fable next turn. I don't know if that's right, but then I'm just going to play this. Get that into play. This was a really hard game to maneuver. I have no idea if I've done this correctly. Those Thoughtseizes were tough. Letting my opponent Ringleader me is just, I mean, it's just so bad. For any mid-range deck, I mean, letting your opponent, what's this going to be? A 3-for-1? I mean, this is already a 3-for-1. He hit. a War Chief and a Fanatical, which isn't that good. Oh, nice, a Champion of Dusk. That's what I wanted to draw. That's why we went down to 3. Thank God we're not playing 4 of this card. Holy smokes. All right, let's get this into play. This game's still very winnable, though, in all honesty. And honestly, you know, I'm saying how bad of a draw it was, but Champion of Dusk actually was not that bad of a draw. Oh my goodness, the land there is disgusting. He's gonna ringleader me again. Holy. Good lord. So he has 2 War Chiefs. Oof. Alright, I need to block because I won't be able to block with this in the future. Because of that Legion Loyalist. Alright, well, I've been like 6 for 1 by Goblin Ringleaders this game, so that is pretty heinous. Yeah, I am certainly going to use the ability. God, this is bad. Alright, any world where I can't ditch. I don't think I can ditch both lands. I probably have to ditch Spring's Champion. I think that they're just too bad right now. Okay. Let's play one of these. Oh, it's so bad. I could Dreadbore, but I can't Dreadbore this. I have to save my Dreadbore for... I know he has 2 War Chiefs in his hand. This next turn is going to be so messed up, especially if he has a land. His hand is literally Instigator, Loyalist, War Chief, Firebrand, War Chief, Unknown. Oh my goodness. We are almost certainly going to die this game. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to just take Ringleaders and try to beat his hand straight up. It did feel bad leaving them with 2 Ringleaders, but at the time, I think I was supposed to. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't, obviously. Now he just plays Legion Loyal. Really? That is... Well, I guess they have haste, but... I don't know about that. I'm just going to double block here. I think. Actually, because I have a bunch of removal, that actually might be wrong. He has castles, so I think I'm actually just supposed to trade off like this. It's kind of weird, but I think it is correct. Get his bodies off the board. Alright, well, Dreadbore this, leave up a Braid, go. We are in trouble. Maybe he doesn't play around a Braid. Okay. God, man. Gotta braid this. Oh, it's so bad, man. So bad. Holy. Now he gets to play Legion Loyalist. Oh, he does that. That's a 2-2. That makes sense. Oh, boy. This game was absolutely embarrassing. Main board of Braid. Yeah, Midnight. I'm on 1. I would not touch a Rakdos deck and not play an Abrade effect right now. I don't think I can win this game, right? No, there's no way. He still has the Loyalist. He's got this. He's got Cat. We just can't beat everything he has. But anyway, I would not play any mid-range deck that has red in it without an answer to Sky Sovereign right now. That's pretty poor deck building. Alright, so let's bring in some of those. Let's bring in I think K-Command is good enough. Champion of Dusk is horrendous. I think I just cut all these. Like, I can't... These are just so bad. Just don't have time for this silliness. Everything else is completely fine, though, I think. Yeah, okay. Could actually consider Outpost Siege. Outpost Siege is kind of... Because I am just legitimately a control deck in this matchup, so This card is actually kind of interesting. They can't get it off the board. I think I'm going to bring this in. I'm going to bring in a 1 of Outpost Siege. Name cons. Probably cut 1 Dusk Legion Zealot, maybe. I don't typically like Thoughtseize against Goblins all that much either. I guess I could actually just abandon Thoughtseize and stay on the Champion of Dusk plan. That's probably wrong, though. Why don't I just go down 1 Thoughtseize, go to 3? I think that's fine. Would I like to play first? I would. Okay, this hand's, like, not that bad. We'll keep this. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. Good morning. How's it going, man? So we're going to lead on Castle into probably Mutavault, but there's a chance we'll Springs and play this. Go. I guess we had Springs anyway, regardless of what we're going to play, huh? Then we have red mana for the following turn no matter what. We could play a different land if we wanted to on 3 besides the Vault. Yeah, we're in no rush to play the Mutavault. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well that was an insane draw. Huh. Well, I would rather sack this one off. So, I think I'm going to go Dusk Legion. And then next turn we'll probably plus sack, kill this. Then the following turn we can go K-Command, rebuy this, kill something. Play it, sack it, kill something. Like, we're in a really good spot. K-Command is really nice in Vampires, so I'm pretty happy about this. Fable's a good option. I mean, we just have really good options. Very happy with this start. Dykeman's favorite thing, Mutavault. Yep. My favorite thing is inconsistent mana. Favorite thing in the world. Ooh, gifted AB there is pretty interesting. All right, so how do I want to play this? How do I want to play this? Fable isn't even that good because I can't. I want to be efficient. I think I'm supposed to Sorin. Sorin plus sack is kind of garbage, though. It's, like, very bad. But Sorin plus put a counter is also bad, because if he plays a Lord, he attacks with all these, they all have first strike, and my Sorin will die. Whereas if I at least kill something, Sorin won't die. Tough game. Make K-Command a lot better if I sack this off too, so... Yeah, we're gonna play Sorin. Could play Gifted AB as well, but... it's less mana efficient, so I think it's bad. Kill the Loyalist. Go. So unless he has 1 mana Haster and Lord here, we should be in a good spot. Runevelt Boardmaster, it would have to be in this situation. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Okay, that's a pretty darn good draw. Kind of. I mean, this is... I mean, for people who wonder why I hate Mutavault, look at this. Look at what Mutavault is doing in this game. We have 3 2-drops and 4 mana, and we cannot double spell. We do not have the option to double spell. it's possible I was supposed to wait on the Dusk Legion Zealot and play this on turn 2, but this was a way worse sack. Like, it was just a worse play. Alright, so here's what we do. We're gonna fire up Mutavault to itself and put a counter on it, I guess. I really don't like letting this live. I think I have to kill this and return the Zealot. I guess, like, Gifted Aetherborn put a counter on it is interesting. Leave up Mutavault to block, potentially, as well. Just have 2 blockers. Wait to do K-Command until we have 1 more mana and we can double spell. Could also Fable. I don't know. Building a huge Aetherborn seems kind of good. Let's actually do that. I think Gifted AB is going to be a big problem for him. This thing is going to get very large. Large and in charge. Okay. I guess Mutavault being a blocker here is pretty gas. It's another Goblin Ringleader. I'm getting real sick of these Goblin Ringleaders, man. Okay. Alright. Foundry Street, Rinvelt. Pretty gross. So I know he has Foundry Street and Rinvelt in hand. Okay, that's a pretty gas draw. Yep, that's very good. So let's play this. Okay. I think I sack this, kill this, and then play this. Makes sense to me. Sack this. Kill this. Go. So he's got Rinvelt, Hornmaster, Foundry Street. We know those 2. That's all I know right now. God, dude, stop having Ringleader, man. Come on with this. It's gotta be what he... Okay, alright. He didn't have another Ringleader. So all is well. All is okay. Yeah, that is immediately gonna die. I wonder if he just swings here. He probably does. I think... No. Okay. Well, that's a really good draw. Another land there is beautiful. Okay. Now, we want to do this. I think it's like Dreadbore the Hordemaster plus put a counter on AB again. I just want to make this thing massive. And I want to leave this up so I can kill these at instant speed if I need to. Mountain. Alright, you can't play that one. Go. K-Command, kill a Foundry Street, buy back a Dusk Legion. That's pretty cool. Dude, I'm so sick of my opponent having multiple ringleaders every game. It's so disgusting. Alright. That hit wasn't that crazy. War Chief, Foundry Street. Okay. It's annoying, that's for sure. Plays another one. Yep. This is so awkward because I don't really want a K-Command here. Kind of need to save it. I guess I have Sorin to deal with Lords, so I guess I do just need the K-Command. Yeah, alright. Turn one of these, kill one of these. Alright, I think it's probably time to get Fable going, to be honest. So I think my play is going to be put another counter on Gifted, make it a 5/6 Death Touch Lifelinker, and then probably play another Blood Tithe and Fable. Maybe Dusk Legion Fable. I guess Dusk Legion could draw into Witch's Vengeance, which would be absurd. So maybe we start there. Problem is it does... I mean, I guess it blocks Foundry Street well, so... It's okay. I am a little worried about when he finds a way to sack his own creatures, because then he can swing into this pretty well, but... I mean, kind of. It's still just like a suicide attack, but... Whatever. Could use this to kill something, but I think it's better to block. The only thing I'm worried about is Legion Loyalist. Legion Loyalist is kind of scary, so maybe I do actually... I think I've got to... say save it for the War Chief, but I really don't need to save it for the War Chief. These still aren't big enough to get through, even if he has Legion Loyalist. First Strike's a problem, though. I am going to sack this off. We need to respect Legion Loyalist here a little bit, I think. Because Loyalist is, like, kind of a disaster if I leave that in play, I think. Alright, so we know he has War Chief. That's all we know, is the War Chief. What a wild game this has been. Wild game 2. Honestly, the match has been kind of wild. Having to play through double ringleader twice has been pretty annoying. But I will say, I mean, this game we have Sorin, which has made it pretty possible to do. Some sort of... Dude, are you kidding me? 3 ringleaders. Come on, man. Alright, he has Experimental Frenzy in his deck. He has Legion Loyalist and another War Chief here. Okay. We're certainly pitching this land. I think everything else is probably okay, though. Okay. We do have a castle, so playing lands actually makes sense. Do I want to kill this? Let's play this. blood that away. Man. Fable actually isn't good because the token can't block. I guess I can attack and play 2 things, so that's probably good. Because he has that Legion Loyalist, so... Let's attack. Trigger. I think I'm gonna do this. Sack and kill. This. Go. It's good to know he has Experimental Frenzy in his deck. It's pretty wild. Another War Chief, yep. 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 Okay. No, Legion. Doesn't he have Legion Loyalist in his hand? Why would you not play that there? It's pretty weird to me. I'll keep the Zealot. Okay, I'm just gonna play that so we can start activating Castle if we'd like. Although it is a bloodable thing. Let's do this. I think I'm actually gonna start leaving Vault up as a blocker now. Oh, well that's probably game over. That is certainly game over. Let's play that. I will name Goblin. Kill your entire board. Had to kill my own Fable, but you know what? It's a-okay. Okay, well that's how you beat Triple Ringleader. You draw a Witch's Vengeance. Man, how nice would it be to find a Shieldred for once? Good lord, I put 2 in the deck to draw them, for God's sake. We can't find any. It's been disgusting. I don't think I'm going to change anything. The Outpost Siege is a little more suspect on the draw, but I still have like the same game plan, and they have an Experimental Frenzy that I might need to keep up with, so... It's possible I just want the 4th Thoughtseize back on the draw to hit the Experimental Frenzy. Or the Ringleaders. Yeah, the Ringleaders are a real pain. I don't know, though. Outpost Siege seems kind of good. Yeah. Now let's try this. I think 3 4-drops is enough. That was hysterical. That was hysterical, I agree. Ooh, this hand's gas. Keep. Okay. A little bit annoying. Ooh, Mutavault's pretty good this game. It's good when it taps for black. I'm into it. Am I seriously about to take a Goblin Instigator? I sure am. That's exactly what I'm going to take here. Alright. Go. Next turn is probably Mutavault Aetherborn. I'll take 3. Yep. Go. Him hitting a land there is pretty infuriating. Oh, come on, dude. Land Strangle are your two draws there? No, God, that's unbelievable, man. That is so stupid. Well, I've got a Thoughtseize, and I've got to take the Lord. Black, red. Alright, let's see if you top deck another perfect card. You're 2 for 2, opponent. 2 for 2 on perfect draw steps. I don't even know what worst possible is for me now. Ringleader, I guess? Sure. So he could swing all here and give up his Loyalist. He's gonna trade. That's interesting. I don't think I block. Oh, what is the play here? Probably want to kill this. I feel like he top-decked Ringleader. That seems about the worst possible for me. With the way he played, with the way he didn't swing with this, it was like kind of odd. So I'm gonna go Sorin, fire up Mutavault, sack Mutavault, kill the Ringleader. Goodbye. Go. Could sack and kill the Loyalist there, but I think that's a pretty bad play. Well, there's land. Was it Ringleader? It's exactly what I thought it was. What a frickin' joke, dude. This is literal, what is that, 4 perfect draws in a row? The dude hasn't missed a single draw step. Every one has been just actual perfection off the top. So dumb. How many absolute perfects can you have in a row? Attacking me? Alright, that's a deal. I think I'm going to block now, though. I've had about enough of this stupid thing. So let's put that away. Then I can play this, lose life, draw a card, sack it, kill this. Yeah. God, that's not a good draw. Alright, let's play this. Holy. Classic. Yep. What does he have in hand? Battlecry Goblin and a War Chief? Okay. It's tapped, go. We're probably going to lose here, and I would say something something bad about vampires, but to be honest, this game has nothing to do with vampires and more to do with my opponent drew 5, 6 perfect cards in a row just in succession. We Thoughtseize them, and their draw step was literally perfect every single turn of the game, so it doesn't really matter what Thoughtseize deck I played, I was probably losing. They could not have drawn better on a single turn of this game. Every single draw was perfect. It's particularly tilting, too, because they played the game face up in the sense that I knew they had Ringleader in their hand because they didn't send War Chief. So, like, they even told me what their draw step was by how they played the game. And it just, like, didn't... So they, like, lost 2 damage. So stupid. So stupid. We're dead here, right? Yeah, Loyalists mean this can't block. Yep. Oh, wow. That was insanely frustrating. Alright, I'll withhold bad comments about vampires. That had nothing to do with vampires and everything to do with our opponent. Drew perfect 6 turns in a row. The classic Thoughtseize you on turn 1. Know that every single draw is absolute perfection. My favorite. There's certainly not a more rage-inducing card to play than Thoughtseize. The Strangle's the one that really pisses me off, because they couldn't win that game if they don't draw Strangle. I just grow the Gifted all game long. We make it like a 7-8 lifelinker at some point. The game's honestly easy if they don't top deck Strangle. Oh, there's any way I'm supposed to play around it either. It's not even common that they play Strangle, I don't think. Almost certainly came in out of his board. Okay, probably Phoenix. Ooh. Oh, it's a Gigant. Okay, so it's just Wizards. Or the spell deck. It was also pretty ridiculous. We never drew a Kalitas or a Shieldred in that matchup. That deck usually cannot kill Shieldred, so the card just beats them all by itself. Alright, do I want to... I don't think I want to kill this. I think I want to Thoughtseize first here. Yeah, I like Thoughtseize. Treasure Cruise, Reckless Ray. Okay, we're going to... Huh. Actually might take the Rage, and the reason being is I have this Kalitas, right? So that makes sense. I'm going to take the Rage. Go. A little awkward, leaving him with 2 cruises, but it's alright. Taking the first one just feeds the second one anyway, so it's like not even like that effective. Pretty good draw, but could have been worse. I don't even know that I want to Thoughtseize here, to be honest. I think push is better. We'll Thoughtseize later. I'm not trying to feed their crews that way. I don't think. I think I just kill this. Goodbye. Sure. Killing that too. Probably gonna go Sorin minus, put Kalitas into play here. Opponent has 1 turn to rip an answer. If they don't, the game's over. I guess I could have been uber safe and not minus this turn and waited to minus till next turn. Yeah, well, but then I lose the Sorin. You never see me get more tilted than when I'm playing vampires. I mean, it's a pretty tilting deck to play. The only bad decks I like playing are the ones with Thraben Inspector in them. At least if he does top deck Rage here, he has to kill his own PZ. Yep. Oh, that is such gas. This game is so over. Fatal Push here. This Kalitas is just going to be way too big. Unless he has an unsummon effect, he's not beating it. Combat 6. Gain 6. Nice. So they probably have to kill the Sorin here, but they're still just never beating a 6-7 lifelinker, I don't think. And I have another Sorin, so this isn't even good. They don't know that, obviously, but now I just play Sorin, put a counter here, 7, you gain 7. Oh, that's so good. So good. Oof. We know their 2 cards in hand are both Treasure Cruise. I could just fire up Mutavault, sack, and kill this, but I don't even know that that's necessary. I'd rather just have another threat, and I think I want to grow it out at 2 damage range, so... And I'm not going to Thoughtseize here either, because then he could cruise, hit, land, and an unsummon, I guess. And opponent's had enough. Great. Okay. Go blank seems pretty nice. Which is they actually play a lot of humans, so I could buy this. Excuse me. Rending Volley seems kind of bad. They've got Balmor, but they might have Ledger Shredder too, I guess. Trying to figure out if I like K-Command. A little slow. Not super needed. Let's cut these Champion of Dusks again. Probably want Duress too. Wow, we are 0-1. I can't believe it. Yeah, it's true, Larry. I can't believe it either. To be fair, I was telling chat this. My first loss had everything to do with my opponent top decking actual 6 perfect cards in a row off the top of their deck after getting Thoughtseized on turn 1. So it's not necessarily Vampire's fault. It's more I registered Thoughtseize on Moto and got boned. But we can still blame it on Vampires to smite James, so we'll blame it on Vampires, I guess. Maybe Vengeance isn't good enough. I actually think because of how many Vampires I cut, I should trim 1 Sorin at least. Because I don't really have that many. I have 11. Honestly, I should probably board out 2. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is my problem with Vampires. I feel like the champion is bad in most matchups. Oh my god, my opponent's playing 61 cards. Okay. They're bad. The champions are bad in most matchups. So then you end up boarding them out, and then Sorin just gets kind of bad. Maybe I'm supposed to just be leaving these cards in. Maybe I'm boarding badly. I don't know. I just don't think the 5-drop is good against any non-mid-range, non-control type deck. I used to board them out in standard Vamps too. But that deck had a way higher density of actual vampires, so it's like Sorin was still good. Alright, opponent, come on now. Opponent just gonna make us sit here, apparently. It's unfortunate. There we go. Well, we're definitely keeping. Sure. Why? Oh, I was gonna say why would you bin Spikefield, but I could have ripped the wait. Why would you not Spell Pierce this here? That's ridiculous. I'm gonna take a Peasy. Just because beating 2 of these with this hand is gonna be pretty hard, I think, but 1 is doable. Opponent kept kind of a wild hand. I guess I see why they took so long. Okay, so we know they have Spell Pierce. I'm just gonna play this here. This threatens killing the Pyro, so they have to, if they do draw a red source, they have to play with Fire this. Go Blank's a pretty cool draw for when they tap out a Spell Pierce. Same with Fable. Okay. That's unfortunate for you, opponent. Let's play a Fable. Combat. Attack. I feel pretty good about this one. This is like the opposite of our last match. Our opponent couldn't draw anything off the top of their deck this time. Okay, well, that game was terrible. Let's actually get a good match. Honestly, the Goblins match was pretty good, all things considered. I mean, Game 3 was annoying. We lost, but, I mean, it was an interesting match. If we drew anything... Like, they drew very well, we drew very poorly. Sometimes that happens, but... Alright. Potentially advanced spirits player here. And it's fine. It's not good, but it's fine. We'll play this on red on one, I guess. That doesn't threaten Fatal Push. Guess I just do this, actually. This hides information the best. They don't really know what I'm doing. Llanowar Elves. The green-black land. Okay, so he's probably playing these, like, 8 vehicle green-black decks, would be my guess. He could be Devotion. It's possible he's Devotion. I think that's somewhat unlikely. But if he is Devotion, this is probably the right play. So I guess I do this. Okay, might be Devotion. Oh, I see. He might just be elves. Just legit elves. Kind of annoying this can't block this, but it does, you know, gain me life and all that, so it's kind of gas. I want another red source. This turn I probably don't need it. I don't love giving him Urborg, though, either. I think I need to use this to kill a Llanowar. Makes me a little bit upset, but I think that is the right play. I really don't want to Urborg for him, so I actually think I am going to do this and play this, and I may actually pitch the Urborg. We'll see what he does here. What is his black for? Just Shaman of the Pack, probably. Yeah, pretty annoying. Should have been a 3/3. Alright, well, he's got black mana, so now I'll Urborg. Turn off auto yields. Pop this blood. It's got to be this. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think I have to go Thoughtseize AB here. Oh my goodness. What a hand that is. This hand does not look remotely beatable. I think I have to take the Great Henge to have any hope, but... How do I win? Well, it starts by an attack. I think I need to, like, draw into kill spells. I can't imagine I win any other way. This card's a real problem for our deck. 3 mana, 5/4. Can't beat it. Can't beat a 3 mana, 5/4. Yeah. Doesn't do it. Even if I draw like a kill spell for this, I'm still dead. I don't think I have any. I guess an attack. Let's see what we draw, but I'm fairly certain we've died. I lose a life too, which is heinous. Yep, dead. Alright. Okay. Epic Downfall's good for the 5-4, so I'm going to bring it in. And we don't have much else, to be completely honest. I guess here I will leave in Champion of Dusk. We'll see how it goes. It still seems objectively like one of the worst cards. I guess. No, it's okay. Gifted AB actually looked like a joke. I wonder if I cut Gifted AB, which is kind of weird because they're an aggro deck, but if this can't block half of it, I mean, 5-4 is the only thing this can't block, though, so we just need to kind of hope they don't draw that. I'm either trimming on Zealots. I think I trim on a couple Zealots. I do think I want Champion here. Could see trimming on Fable, potentially, too. Kind of slow, kind of clunky. I'm actually gonna... God, Fable's such a good card, though. It's so hard to cut this. I'm gonna trim a couple Zealots. No idea if that's right. Good God, what is this nonsense? It's James's deck, dude. We'll give this a try, but it's pretty bad. This might have been a mulligan, actually. Thinking about it more. Probably was a mulligan. It's like so hard to mulligan a hand with Sorin in it, but okay, well, it went from being probably a mulligan to being a great hand, so... But that's the... This is like the problem with this deck, is like, this hand probably was not a keep. I just got very lucky. But like, this deck forces you to like do awkward things. Whereas like normal Rakdos is just good. Oh, that's gonna be insane. Okay, well, Sorin, cheat this in. Holy moly. Alright, well, our hand went from kind of middling to obscene very quickly. I could kill his elf here so he can't Great Henge me or Coco me. And I think I'm going to do that, and then I can just trade off here. Yeah, that's a good play, I think. Get this off the board. Go. I've got Pop Blood, Fatal Push, play this, potentially. I'll block, I think I block anyway. I don't know, maybe I actually don't block. I can just, like, play another one, cheat another one of these in. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna... I feel like he has another one. I don't know. I feel like blocking is fine. Then yeah, I'm gonna block. That's a huge win for me. I just feel like he has another one. I don't know. Oh, it's Rotting Regisaur? Gas. Alright, so we'll make him discard a card, and then we're gonna Pop Blood, Fatal Push him so he can't Great Henge me. Probably should have played this first, but whatever. Then I could have hit a different land. Kalidas is gas. Our deck makes me a little sad. That's fair, dude. I don't blame you. I'd be a little sad, too. It's kind of a bad deck, but here we are. Let's do this. Gotta stop on his upkeep so we can blood. Alright. Let that trigger... Hey, let that trigger resolve. What did he pitch? An Overgrown Tomb? Cool. Blood. I think I pitched the other Sorin or the Blood Crypt. It actually might be the Blood Crypt, to be honest. I like Soren being able to cheat this in, potentially. Yeah. Who needs lands? Not me. Alright. Kill this. Alright, sick. Oh, we've done a lot of 2-for-1ing our opponent this game. It's been pretty nice. You're also the player of sad decks and you wouldn't touch this. That's fair, man. That is fair. Ooh. Alright, which totally busted 4-drop do we want to play? Well, this is a vampire and I can start putting counters on it. I could also just, like, kill the Llanowar Elves, exile, get a 2-2. And I'm losing my vampire count, which I don't love, but probably fine anyway. Yeah. Probably okay. Let's do this. Kill this, exile it, gain 3, go. Next turn I can play Shieldred, cheat in champion, gain 2, draw 2. I don't think they can beat this. I would be shocked. A Collected Company, I guess, and then also a Great Henge or something could do it. Alright, that's not what they have. Oh my. Alright, well... GG, as they say. Can attack with Kalitas here pretty easily, too. Probably swing the... Honestly, hold on. Don't even necessarily have to cheat the champion in here, but I think I'm supposed to. Just gets him under a lot more pressure. Make this a 3-1. This still can't block. Because I have another Soren, I think I like this play. And the Shieldred is just so busted. Alright, Mutavault this gas. Combat. He could trade with my 2-2, but that's completely fine. Then I just get another one. Alright. Shieldred is kind of a nice counter to the Great Henge. If you have a Great Henge in play, you just lose 2 every time you play a creature. It's kind of absurd. Okay, so you can pump this twice now, which is pretty gross. I guess my play is probably just play this, gain a life, draw a card, play this, gain like 4, draw 4 or something. James not playing Shieldred in this deck is a complete crime. This card is so broken. Guess the best play is probably... He can block with this now, so I don't even really want to attack. Alright, let's play this. Gain 1, draw 1. Animate this to itself. Play this, cheat in champion. Alright, well, we're doing it this game. This is going off. Yep. Trigger that 1,000 times. Alright, well, Fatal Push is really busted. Alright, well, now I can actually attack. Because he has to pump before doing his blocks. Which means I just get to Fatal Push. Coke, come on, man. We did have Soren leave play this turn, so it's not like the end of the world, but it's still really annoying. Did we have a permanent leave play this turn? I don't know that we actually did. I actually cannot remember. I don't know that we actually have. That's really annoying. Okay, do your blocks. I still think we're fine. Yep. Yep. Coco there was really bad for me. Really, really bad. Did not play around it very well at all. Certainly on me. Alright, Soren is very dead. Sure. Kind of crazy to think we could still actually potentially lose this game. I just, like, can't get through Ronus, ever. Kill this. Yeah, that is insane. I guess I just should have never attacked on that turn where I attacked. So dumb. I like wasn't gonna attack, and then I drew the push and thought the attack looked good because I thought he would have to go pump, and forgot about him just Cocoing. I mean, I certainly don't have attacks right now, I'll tell you that much. I guess I could fire up the high... No, I can't do that. I could attack with just Dusk Legion if he blocks and I can push this. It's really not that bad. I don't actually hate that. Alright, go. Well, we're not in great shape, but... it's frustrating. Dude, holy crap. Hi. Okay, go. Oh, I'm so frustrated. That attack was just so dumb. This game was impossible to lose if I just didn't attack. Now we're just never going to draw a spell. Our opponent's going to draw nothing but spells all game long. Absolutely no frickin' mercy. I'll make you pump that. That's fine. I'm actually going to double block, funny enough, because he can give it trample, right? So, let's do this. That's a dumb play. Considering you could just do the same thing for 3 mana, but... Oh, Magic is just too predictable sometimes. It really is. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Well, we can fire this up and hit him for 3. If only there were builds that cut the questionable cards. Yeah, I agree. Probably shouldn't have tapped Mutavault there. That was poor, but whatever. I have no idea if they can buy things back, but I guess a Love Struck could be the worst because it makes a 1/1 and a 5/5. Please stop drawing spells, opponent. Be great. Honestly, he should probably be getting in with the elves there too, to be honest, but I guess he's afraid of potentially dying on the crackback, so... Alright, I'm excited to draw another land. He naturally drew another spell. So what, that's like 6 spells in a row for him to my 7 or 8 lands, it feels like. Sick. Thoughtseize, yep, that's fair. That game was all on me. This is a bad attack. Just a really dumb attack. Very good display of how to punt a game. Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, 5 lands. This deck is so good. Yeah, I mean, it's not the deck in that game, at least. That game was actually impossible to lose if I just don't play like an idiot. This hand's kind of medium. 5 lands is pretty bad. I think I have to mull this. Even though I like Thoughtseize on turn 1, I'm just not keeping 5 lands. Alright, we'll keep this. Probably ditch the uncastable. Racksack. Right, a pretty bad matchup for us, to be honest. Okay, that's a good sign. It means they needed a land, I think. They hit 2 of them. They only get to play 1, though. That's cool. Oh, boy. Dykeman, what are you doing with your life? We're playing vampires today because one of my teammates plays this deck. Been trying to get him off this deck for a while, but he just refuses, so I'm giving it a try. It feels as bad as it sounds so far, although my opponent in round 1 just got insanely lucky, and I punted egregiously in my last match, so my opponent also got insanely lucky to top deck the Coco to begin with, but I also punted to him, so... It looks terrible, that's fair. Well, we're 1-2, so our record matches what you would expect. I'm going to do the Legion there, because I really need to hit a land. Bloodlord, not a bad draw. Not a bad draw. If they have a Mayhem Devil, though, I think we just snap lose. I kind of wonder if my opponent kept a 1-lander with the way... this game went. So they went Oven on 1, immediately play and sack this and play a land. I will not block. No reason to block there. He would just let the damage happen and buy his guy back. Oh boy. This guy, yeah, he certainly has Mayhem Devil in hand, and he certainly kept a 1-lander, I think. I just have the feeling. So we're going to have to Thoughtseize on our turn. Sorin minus put in Champion is, like, kind of okay, I guess. But then Mayhem Devil just kills this, kills this. All right, we need to actually... This is a pretty big consideration here. Mayhem Devil's just so bad for me. And I know he has it. I guarantee you he has it. So I could go Dusk Legion Zealot Thoughtseize You. That makes this better, but then if he has 2 Mayhem Devils, I'm just... The game's just immediately over, pretty much. Whereas if I make this play... God. We know he has 6 spells in his hand. I don't know. If he has double Mayhem Devil, I guess, screw me. We're gonna do this. This play has much higher upside, so we'll go with it. Okay, no... Man. No Mayhem Devil. I'm just going to take the Deadly Dispute and try to lock up... Try to lock him into Fabling, which will lose him the treasure, but this Deadly Dispute is not acceptable. Get that out of here. Alright, combat, 1U. And then play another Dusk Legion. Okay. Land. Might play Fable here. I would assume he plays Fable. Yeah, try to find Mayhem Devil. Makes sense. I definitely like Sorin Champion here. To fire up Mutavault here too, just to draw 1,000 cards. Just reload our whole hand. I guess he could Fatal Push, but then he's down a treasure, which I think I'm pretty happy with, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. I think it's a huge win for me if he pushes. Basically gets rid of a mana permanently and gets a card out of his hand. I'm still drawing 3 here. Yeah, that's so good. Because, like, the way I lose is Mayhem Devil, so... Just do not want that to be a thing. Ooh, a Braid for the Oven is sick. No attacks. Good. That's not how you're supposed to play that. You're definitely supposed to leave the cat in the yard in case you draw a devil, but opponent did not see or think about it. The Eaten Alive here is going to be pretty annoying. At least he has to sack a creature. I guess he sacks the cat. Exiles the champion. Then attacks. God dang it. Now I can sack that. I already played a land, though. That was probably a mistake on his part. Yeah, Oh my god, dude. He draws a Village Rites, just punts with his sequencing, and gets rewarded with this anyway. Both the Sorin. I think just let the Sorin go. Sure. Blood Tithe, sure. Alright. So I think I need to go like Sorin, sack, kill this, gain 3, Thoughtseize you probably. Very, very awkward. Giving up that Mutavault, I guess, may have been wrong, going down a mana, but it put him down a mana too. Alright, well, he has nothing now. Or do I just play a Fable? I mean, playing a Fable is interesting to me. It's a blocker out there. I'd rather start gaining some life and forcing him to pressure something that doesn't actually matter. So I'm going to do this. Kill this. Maybe he's supposed to kill the Shaman there, but I don't think so. He gets the cat back. Pretty gross. We don't get to gain that life, but still think it was good. Or correct, at least. Next turn, I get to abrade the Oven and then actually get a Lightning Helix, which is important. We just need my opponent to not top deck perfectly for a turn of this league. That'd be nice. Okay, they had to use a Blood. Sure. It'll push claim. It'll push my Zealot, I guess. It'll also claim it, but... Oh, you know what they can do? They can claim the Reflection, clone the Shaman. That's probably the play, actually. Okay, that was not the play, I don't think. Not end up mattering though. Let's say I'm at 6. Like, I feel like they're supposed to go at my head. We'll see what they do. They are going at Sorin. Interesting. All right, sure. Yeah, now they pick up the Gigantha. Alright, that's quite good. So I can go... Fire up Mutavault to itself, sack it, kill the Reflection, push this, play Fable. Pretty good. Kill this, play Fable, go in an okay spot right now. Opponent in top deck mode. We're gonna have to beat a 5/5. We gotta find one of those Dreadbores or Shieldred or Kalitas or something. Okay, that's getting looted away, and I believe the other Fable gets looted away here too. I think Fable is worse than an Unknown. Okay. I just like have to blow up Witch's Oven here, right? There's no way I can... I could play sack, do this to kill this, but then I can never blow this up. Oven is just such a problem. I think I just play this. Leave up the Blood Pop. And leave up the Abrade. Although I'll probably just end up abrading. I have to take a damage anyway. I do think I hold this in my hand. Blow that up. Go. Game is certainly not over, but I am not in good shape. You just have to let Soren die. Yeah, I definitely do. Soren's dead. Soren did pretty good work, though. Saved us a lot of life, sure. Does not matter at all. That's insane. Attack with... Start cloning blood. Do I just not attack? I mean, I probably send this and just this. Because I want to chump with the Goblin Shaman. And then I can start cloning Blood Tithe every turn with a Kalitas, which is probably not beatable. Sure. It's drawing cats every turn. Not gonna end up being very good for him. Some of the worst draws in his deck. Alright, let's clone this. They like making this a 5/6, maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'd rather. I have to think about playing a land here too. I actually think playing a land is okay. I think I do want one more land. This lets me blood and use Kalitas here. Because of stuff like Karizev's expertise, I'm only going to do this here. This way I still have a blocker if he steals something. If he tries to claim Blood Tithe, I can sack it off. Seems good for me. Wow. Alright. not think we'd be winning that one, but we got there. Leyline of the Void, good against them. It's probably okay. Yeah, I think it's good. Like Go Blank, kind of. It's like okay. Problem with this deck is it's just like, it's so hard to figure out what is good and what is bad post-board, because I don't know if I'm supposed to stay on the Vampire plan or if I'm supposed to, like, abandon the Vampire plan. I mean, Zealot is, like, terrible against his deck. Like, even though it replaces itself, like, 2 mana to just get killed by a Mayhem Devil seems awful. Like, it doesn't even matter that it replaces itself because I'm down tempo so heavily. I think these are supposed to not be in the deck. It's all meh. Dude, this deck is just obvious. I mean, it's just so obvious this is worse than normal Rakdos. It's not hard to conclude that at all. Like, normal Rakdos doesn't have these ridiculously awkward sideboarding decisions I have to make every single game with this. And also, not playing Bone Crusher Giant is just a punt, I think, in my opinion. Problem is, Sorin gets way worse again, too. Like, the funniest part of this deck is we just keep basically boarding out of Vampires and boarding into just, like, standard red-black, almost. It's, like, so funny. Trim one of these, I guess. I have no idea. Gifted AB doesn't seem amazing either, but it does gain some life. I think it's kind of bad, though. Sorin's going to be terrible with how I have my deck constructed here, though. Ugh. Okay. I mean, yeah, we'll keep this. This is pretty sweet, actually. About as good as my hand can look. Okay. Find an answer to it later. Go. Sure. Sure. Pretty frickin' annoying start. Alright, play this. Go. Sure. That's the Unlucky Witness. Okay. It's an Unlucky Witness and a land. Okay. Plays the land, here comes Mayhem Devil. Oh, Fable. Alright, well, that's beatable at least. Oh, play Mutavault, play this, minus, put in Champion, go. I guess there's no reason to show him the vault. Why not? I'm just gonna play this on black. Play this. Draw 2. A very great draw there, but oh well. No attacks, obviously, because I have Cat Oven. Yep. That's the I mean, the Dreadbore is a good draw, but was about to say, he didn't even loot there, so just know how bad this... Wait, okay. I can't believe you wouldn't loot, like... Maybe he still has a Mayhem Devil? He certainly could. Mayhem Devil auto gonna be deal 3 damage here. It's pretty bad. At least we have Dreadbore for it, though. Oh, there's no chance he lets me untap with this Sorin. Okay. Okay. Well, he's gonna sack the Cauldron anyway, so... I mean, I assume he lets me... Oh my god. Does he have a push here, too? Holy. Alright, well, block there. Now I can kill my champion as well, but at least my opponent doesn't have a board, I guess. So maybe I wasn't even supposed to block? I have no idea. Don't think I can really leave this in play for a turn. Although I'm tempted to. Yeah, I probably just shouldn't have blocked. I think the block, I guess, was bad, although that 2/2's, like, would still kind of been a problem, but I do think the block was probably bad. I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 10 damage if I leave this in play. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I want to do it, but I can't. I'll play this so I can have a blocker. Kill this. Opponent's hand was just way too good this game. Oven, Witness, Cat, Deadly Dispute, Devil. Fable on 3, like, really explosive hand. Yeah. Yep. You guys have to play a 4/4, which then just dies to the clone Blood Tithe Harvest. This is so embarrassing. Oh, this is so bad. I don't really have a sweeper or anything. I think I'm just going to go to the next game. This is exactly the kind of game where, like, not having Stomp in your deck is just pitiful. Alright, well... Pretty off Gifted AB, actually, if they are doing the Cat Oven thing. This card doesn't really do anything, so I guess Dusk Legion Zealot's better. Okay, let's try it again. Got a Thoughtseize and a Fable, so I think I'm going to keep it, but I also have Castle, which I guess is pretty good. Not in love with this, though. I'm either taking the Oven or the Devil. I think I'm supposed to take the Oven, because then the Claim is not a good card. We have many, many answers to Devil. Also makes Cat pretty bad. Okay. Play this. Go. good draw. Okay. Not the worst, I guess. Probably still going to end up getting pitched to Fable, though, to be honest, but we'll see. I like this one first. Play Fable. Red mana, please. So they have Claim, Push, Devil. 2 lands in hand, because this was one of their draws. So we actually know their entire hand other than 1 card. Because we know they drew these 2. They did not have a swamp when I thought seized them, so it was a really poor land to play. Sure. I will block immediately. It's the easiest block of all time. Alright. Well, we're pitching Mutavault Sulphurous Springs. Stop yielding so it doesn't bug on me, hopefully. Discard this, discard this. Not very good draws. Alright. We're going to play this. We're going to play another Fable, I guess. Go. We have to find an answer to this Mayhem Devil. If we don't find an answer to this, he can just claim my Fable next turn and then clone the Mayhem Devil and just do all sorts of just total awful things to me. He might just go... We'll see what he does. Let's say he might just claim this attack and then end step use the treasure to kill it off, but that seems bad when I'm about to flip a Fable. Kalitas is okay. Leyline, probably Blood Tithe here. I think I like that. Okay. Is Kalitas any good? Or is Shieldred any good? So he's about to go claim. Really? Okay. It's interesting. Seems like a bit of a spew. I know he has a claim. He's going to claim my Reflection, clone the Mayhem Devil, sack and kill off the Reflection. If I have a Kalitas in play, it'll get exiled and I get a 2/2. Let's try this. I think this actually seems kind of okay. Neither of them can block. Like, blocking's not really an option. I guess I could block the real Devil. That might be a trade I'd be willing to make, is just like kill your Mayhem Devil, get a 2/2, gain 3 life, and then try to beat him with Shieldred. And then I am going to get another Reflection. So we're not in the worst shape. Okay, opponent just concedes. All right, let's see if we can get that 3-2 at least. It's been a wild ride of a league. I did throw one of my matches real hard, but that was just game 2. Who knows what would happen in game 3, but that one was on me. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. It's got Dusk Legion Sorin. It could end up being really good. Could also end up being kind of bad, so we'll just see where this takes us. Oh, we're playing against Canister. Okay, is he playing Phoenix? I would imagine he's playing Phoenix. It's an awful draw. Okay, Mutavault, I guess. Yep. Holy crap. Alright, well. That's terrible. No, when you really need to hope he doesn't have Spell Pierce. Our draws this game have not been cooperating at all. Alright, well, let's play this. Honestly, I probably should have hid red from him, but he might have thought we were mono black if I just didn't play a black source. Does he have the Pierce? Yep. Yep. Founding the third path. Okay. Nice. So he's playing Founding in Phoenix. I don't know if that's standard, but it's a card I've liked a lot in some of my Phoenix builds. Okay, so he's gonna probably Pieces next turn. That's pretty cool. Could fire up Vault, I guess. It's probably not good, though. I think the only way I'm winning is, like, drawing champions. I mean, I've flooded super badly. Champions and Fables will help us. Yeah. Alright, won you. Yep. Sure. Treasure Cruise would appear. Lot of cards over there. Yes. Alright, move to discard. Pitch a Phoenix. We lost the Dykeman 5-0. Yeah, this deck can't even get a Dykeman 5-0. That's how bad it is. Alright, Thoughtseize. Let's see what's going on over there. Let's see how dead we are. Is that enough for me to pick up my cards? I don't think we can ever beat this hand. There's just, like, no way, right? It can clone either Pieces or Cruise. I could take the Cruise, I guess, but I'm just not beating this hand ever. All of it's just completely insane. Pick them up. Yeah, I agree. We've got more testing to do. I don't like wasting time. Pick it up. That's great. All right, ley lines, go blanks, duress. Actually, kind of like Outpost Siege against them, to be honest. Rending Volley's probably fine. Cards that are bad. I typically hate Blood Tithe. I typically hate Gifted. So Sorin naturally is also going to be pretty bad. This deck is just... It's so funny. Like, every game, I just want to board out the Vampire plan because it's just worse than what we should be doing. That was an incredibly close game. Yeah, I agree. Canister's getting me back for those times that I beat him on Heroic with Devotion right now. Getting some vengeance here. Yeah, these are not going to be in my deck. It's like kind of awkward, but there's no way it's good. Champion of Dusk is like really awkward, but I'm still going to keep it, I guess. This card's also bad. I feel like I'm getting really cold to Spell Pierce with the way I'm... Alright, you know what? There's no way this is good if Sorin isn't in the deck. And maybe we still want all these. Blood could still be good. Still a pretty good thing to clone with Fable. It's so funny. I think we're going to do the classic Dykeman thing and put my opponent on the play, too. No, I would not. You can have it, Canister. It's all yours. I'm going to keep. It's not a great hand, but it's not one I'm going to maul either. We'll see if he has Spell Pierce on turn 1. Be a little annoying, but like I said, we have a hand that's pretty cold to Spell Pierce, so it's fine. Okay. What if I just rip his Opt? I'm probably supposed to rip his pieces. Yeah, I'm going to actually rip his pieces. Because the Cruise isn't going to be good because of Go Blank, and then we get to resolve Outpost Siege on Cons. Sure. Go. It can't cruise me this turn. That's nice. This deck is fire. Dude, the best part is, with the way we board it, it's just literal normal Rakdos now. Oh, come on, Canister. Land and pieces are your two unknowns there? Guess he did have an Opt, but frustrating. Well, he only hit one on the pieces, so I won't complain that much anymore. Alright, now we just get to Go Blank him. He had a Fiery Impulse. So his hand is Impulse, Axe, Axe, Cruise. He's not going to do well against Outpost Siege. He, like, has a very reactive hand and expected me to stay on the creature plan, but I just became a control deck. Ginger Brute, yeah, I agree. I mean, that is kind of... This whole league has just been a clinic as to why normal Rakdos is just better than what James is doing with this deck. In most matchups, I don't even want the Vampire plan anyway. I keep just boarding out of it into normal Rakdos. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Play this Go Blank you. Alright, what's he got? He still has a Lightning Axe and a Cruise in his hand. Good thing we have this Dread War. Do I let him keep the Jace for one more turn? He's going to get to Treasure Cruise anyway, so I kind of just think I need to resolve this and get this going. Let him keep Jace for one turn, then Dreadbore it next turn. He's going to get a cruise regardless. It's only one more card. Yeah, I think I like the mana efficiency of this play, too. I guess I'll play this on red. You're just going to sit in the corner in silence? That's funny. I mean, to be fair, it has not looked good at all in this league, so... Your bad-mouthing doesn't look too ridiculous. Okay, here comes a treasure cruise, I assume. Yep. Go. Rakdos mid is just mid. I mean, you're not wrong. It is very mid. This is pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating. I feel like I played this game like very well, and Canister, unfortunately. I mean, he's also played well. I'm not saying he's played bad or whatever, but I think he's ran quite well to get out of the spot we had him in. Treasure cruise, good lord, dude. Okay, at least he's gonna have to discard 3 cards on the end step, I suppose. Part of me wants to leave this in play so I can, like, top deck Kalitas. Or a Leyline. Which means I probably have to leave the blood in play. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Let's blood first. Okay, that's really good. Leyline and then Fatal Push. Take that, Canister. No more graveyard shenanigans for you, sir. Oh, whoa, dude. Calm down over there, Canister. Come on now. Not supposed to have a Peasy now, too. A little rude. Oh my god, you have 2? Ugh. So bad for me. Yeah. Alright, well, his hand is probably 5 spells. Yikes. About all you can say. Well, we're playing against Canister, so I assume he probably played reasonably. It's just really upsetting. He had the Jace after the Go Blank. and then just add like the third or fourth copy of Pieces or whatever. In Search of Electrickery, yeah, we don't play that one, unfortunately. I'm trying to figure out if there's like any way I can win this game. I don't think there is. I didn't bring in a sweeper. I guess I could activate this into another harvester and kill one of these, or like activate this into a push or something. Nope. Alright. Okay. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That was very unimpressive. Very, very unimpressive to me. Should have hedged against Young Peasy. Well, we would just play In the Festivities, right? We would just do what that Grohl deck is doing, which I don't think is too bad. I think End the Festivities in the sideboard of like any deck right now is probably okay, because it's good against green, I think, too. Alright. Huh. Trying to figure out, like, if we can make this better somehow. If we can, like, make the Vampire Shell more playable. The question is, to me, is the deck still good if we cut Dusk Legion Zealot? What if we, like, get rid of Dusk Legion Zealot and play, like, more good cards? Like, what if we don't play Zealot? But then, like, why are we even, like, why are we playing Vampires at that point, right? Like, we might as well just play normal red-black. I definitely missed another kill spell, I'll tell you that much. I would like another kill spell. What if we change all the bad cards and play good cards? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'll give it one more league. I'll give it one more league. I won't just do one league and say the deck's not good, but the deck did not feel good. It just feels worse than normal Rakdos, in my opinion. I'm not sold on... I mean, Gifted AB is, like, good against aggro, I guess, but... Instead of creatures, we play counter spells? Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Do I want to change the sideboard at all? I actually... End the Festivities is kind of interesting. It's probably not good. I'm also not sold that Leyline is good. Like, is this better than Hearse? I don't know. Because I'm not the kind of player that's going to mulligan the Leyline. I will not do it. If I have a good hand in post-board games, I'm keeping my hand. Like, so this is just such a bad top deck. I'm pretty happy with most of the cards, though. Rending Volley could be Ray of Enfeeblement. That one's interesting to me. You can't see the full... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second here. There you go. My bad there. I feel like Leyline is bad. I don't think that's supposed to be in the board. Yeah, I hate Leyline too. I agree. I agree. This card's bad. I mean, it's great when you have it in your opener, but it's just so bad when you don't. I think this is like an okay hearse deck. We have a lot of dudes to crew it. Just play a million hearses. I think that's more reasonable. Don't necessarily have to play 4, but I think we can play 4. That's fair. I don't know we need 4 either, but I don't hate it. Phoenix is fairly popular right now. It's obviously great against Greasefang. It's good if I go on the outpost. It's a lot better than Leyline if I'm on the outpost siege plan too, because it's a cheaper spell. It's just a thing that does something all game long. That was a fast league, about 2 hours. Yeah, I mean when you're getting your cheeks clapped, things go pretty quick. Making the deck grindier. Yeah, maybe. It's possible I should add the 4th Champion of Dusk back in. I think what I may try doing, I want to cut 2 of the 2-drop vampires, and it might just be Gifted AB. I want to play a 3rd Dreadbore, and I might go to the 4th Champion again. Gifted AB is like, so what if we just play like 2 Zealots? Because Gifted AB is really good against like the aggressive decks. I do kind of like, I'm gonna try that. We could also just play 3-3-3. We could just play 3 of everything. Just 3 Harvesters, 3 Gifteds, 3 Zealots. I'm not either, but I think because of how aggressive Pioneer is, I do want a couple. It's like so good with Sorin to just sit behind it too. But I am gonna try 1 more Dreadbore and 1 more Champion. And I think this league, I'm just really gonna try to not go off the Vampire plan if I can. And maybe that'll help. It's possible that Harvester is actually the weakest link Vampire, to be honest. Maybe we only play 2 of this. I really don't know. Now let's try it. Screw it. This is what testing is all about. Trying things. Might be complete nonsense, but we're gonna try it. So I need to rent another Dreadbore, another Champion of Dusk, and 4 unlicensed hearse if we go with this game plan. The only question is this K command better as an Abrade? 3-3-2-4. It's possible. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna try 2-2-4-4, I think. Can't decide on the K command if this is supposed to be an Abrade or not. Abrade's a lot better against the aggro decks. Abrade is like much more flexible because it's good against aggro, whereas K command is like debatably good against aggro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this an Abrade. I would like K-Command for the Rakdos mirror specifically, but that's about it. Pretty much everywhere else I want this to be a Braid. Okay, so a braid for hearse. So a braid hearse Dreadbore champion. Yeah, I agree genocide with that. Definitely agree with that. Okay. Let's go rent some cards.